Well, you
Like you
just
bubbling.
seen Putin came out in support of the new Ayatollah out of Iran. So
There you go.
he said that's his guy, that's his man.
Ding, 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 ding,
They about
ding.
to they about to team up and party.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes in at. You have all these allies now looking at US and Israel. So we don't like you. You guys have been sitting on top the whole time, right? You're looking at number one, right? When you're number one, you don't care about who's number two. But 3 and 4, they damn sure care about who's number one. And the whole time, we're trying to make these decisions based upon other people's problems, as we've always been done. This country has a history of sticking its nose in other people's problems for our own financial and personal gains at the end of the day. But nevertheless, it wasn't our problem from the beginning. And here we go again with a situation, whereas we're going in, we don't have the amount of resources. Our burn rate is $891 million a day. That's how we are spending already, right? You're dealing with a country that's already $40 trillion in debt. 40 trillion. That's a number that nobody can even put in their mind. You don't even know what 40 trillion looks like, right? And so we're doing all this, and then we're going to be lacking resources, right? You're seeing out here, they keep on showing this one gas station that's always ridiculously high. But anyway, it's $8.21 for regular, and it's almost darn near, it's reaching to $9 for premium, right? And that's 91.
Where was
we don't
that
even
before?
Get 93 out here.
Where was it at before?
When it first popped off, we were at like high threes. You know what I mean? At some of the cheaper gas stations, it was high threes. But even at those cheaper gas stations now, you're looking at regular $5. And then for premium, which like I said is 91, not even 93. Like back in, like Jersey and Philly and all there, where you get 93, we got 91, and that's touching $5.70, $6 some places as well too. All these costs are going to trickle down real quick. It's not going to be as when the summertime comes and you got the summer gasoline, the different additives where it spikes up a little bit. Nah, this is dramatic. It jumped over like 40 cents in one night, and last night it just jumped 10 cents. So this is going to immediately impact all your food supply, immediately impact all your travel, and then obviously jet fuel. It's going to start affecting jet fuel prices. And so it just becomes more and more systemic throughout a society that's already at pretty much at odds anyway. Right. I mean, you look at the last election, it was 50-50, 50 blue, 50 red, right? So it's just, and now you have politicians arguing with each other over things that don't necessarily matter in the grand scheme of things, other than the brag and boast about what they did. It's not helping the country, and then now to put us in a war, it's reckless. It's a reckless decision. Honestly, I don't think this country even wants it, and I don't even know how we make it through personally, the same way we went in, or make it out better, as we were even saying before, when I was looking at World War II, right? This is, the Great Depression at that point in time. And then when we came out of the Great Depression, we were okay eventually, but it was, you saw the famine. People were dying.
Yeah, we were
dying because of hunger, not because dying because there was because they was out there fighting in the streets. They weren't fighting, the overseas fighting, sure, people casualties of war, which is unfortunate. And even with that, so far, I believe the number was but close to 1,200 people have even died in Iran already. 43 children, something like that already. So the casualties are starting to mount up. And then we're just looking at, even on our home turf, we're going to start losing people because of famine. People can't even eat. You look at the homelessness right now. The homelessness in Los Angeles, just in Los Angeles, is outrageous. And I'm not even going to get into fraud because that's not the conversation tonight. But that's another conversation. We can get going. But just in that regard, just to stick on the topic of US, Iran, and Israel, it's not economically sound. It's not an intelligent decision. And the strategists, they know it's not. They absolutely know it's not. And what we're dealing with now is could be an extreme travesty.